Good morning, it's me, Ma. We are starting off looking at Pulsar this morning because I was just watching Par get Al's food soaked. And I'm going to show you Al. We're going to walk through, guys. We're going to talk about what we had happen yesterday. And we're going to evaluate what we can do to improve our water management system for this winter. All right, so we're going to start in here. Good morning, Par. We are live on Facebook and YouTube this morning. Oh, no, and TikTok this morning.
Good morning, all.
All right, so there's Al Capone. He got a little snicky snack while his hay soaked, so he didn't tear down the barn. That was him rattling the stall. Good morning, Rhonda. Nice to see you this morning. Here is Copper. Here are the Hennies. They live right next to Copper. Well, I won't forget you. He looks
down upon them.
Oh, Chip was laying down and we just woke him up. There we go there. Simon says, good morning, all.
Hungry.
He's hungry. His food soaking, guys. Simon doesn't have many teeth left, huh, at 32. So Simon gets a bucket full of grass pellets that are soaked. They're soaking in there right now. Wildfire lives next to Simon. He's trying to teach her some manners. It isn't working very well. Not at all. All right, so let's go look at my round pen and why we're not in there right now. I think we're going to have to do some work in there. It rained hard yesterday. So we're going to evaluate all the paddocks as we go by and see what issues we have to deal with. This paddock looks, yes, Pulsar says, good morning. Pulsar says, I may or may not be out tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock for my agility training, but it's supposed to rain again. And we need the rain, so I'm not complaining. Isn't he handsome for the cameras? He's Pulsar. He is a 15-year-old off-the-track thoroughbred. He is an orphan. Yes, he is. So he lacks boundaries. So he'll bite and kick me just as much as look at me any time of the day if he gets pissed. He voluntarily leads around. He knows how to rear up and walk away from me anytime. These are all the things he knows how to do. And he's permanently lame, so if you haven't seen me, I run up and down this long fence line right here to exercise him. But if you look at his paddock, it looks pretty good. We have a drainage system working real well. It looks like it could be touched up just a tad, but it looks good. It's draining. He's not standing in water puddles. This is Queen, another off-the-track thoroughbred. Almost want to classify her as permanently lame, but we get her healed up and then she does something, and they raced her with her hip out of joint, so therefore we have some physical issues with her hips, and her feet are horrible, so we have to put new shoes on her every 5 to 6 weeks. If I go to 7 weeks, we don't have a shoe on. And I opened up that paddock back there so she could stretch with Pulsar. She doesn't go back there much. All right. Oh, Captain Jack is following us. Oh, he's going to show off here. Captain Jack came to us 3 years ago, 4th of July. He came in. He had a big head and no body. He was that skinny. And he settled right in. We got him fixed. We got him shots. We've fixed him up when he got injured. And so that's Captain Jack. And he thinks he's hungry because someone in the middle of the night comes in here and steals all my cat food. Don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm walking us right into the sun. I'm sorry. All right, so this is Denali. There's D. I'm going to move to the other side of this area here. There, so we don't have a sun. There's Denali. Denali, as you know, his adoption application was approved. He's got a home. We're just waiting on a few issues to deal with, but it looks like he'll be staying here to finish his training with us. That means I still get Amelie. Woohoo! All right. We have some water issues right here in the corner of his stall, but under this is a water catch basin. So we just have to make a ditch from this part over to here. So that's not bad. All right. Oh, Luna's here. This is Luna. Luna is, oh, yep. Luna came with the property. When we showed up, we found her in the barn. Hi, sweetheart. Call her the pom-pom girl. That little tail's a pom-pom. And when we got here, she was in the barn, very, very skinny. Coat looked horrible. Had horrible, horrible, horrible mats. Oh, Jack. Mats on her coat. And so we fed her up and got her cleaned up. She's spayed. She didn't have any more kittens. We don't have barn cats, guys, by the way. Okay, so I'm on the outside of the barn. And there's Renata. She's eating quietly in her stall. So I wanted to show you this. See how this water line is running down? We had a rainstorm hit here yesterday. See, the water's supposed to go down here and into this ditch system where we have all the greens. But when the water came yesterday, it either ran over, but it did not. It came and ran straight down my walkway. So we're going to have to maybe tie in a drainage ditch over to this one. The stalls don't look too bad. Simon's is the only one that looks a little icky. All right, let's go feed the pom-pom girls. Come on. Come on, Jack. I'll feed you. They're hungry. Let's go feed the cats. You can see you get the opportunity to see our barn. This is our barn. We're going in. We have all, by the way, when you walk in here, you will see that we have carts. There's supposed to be 3 of them. One of them's out on the agility course because we have to have a wheelbarrow. So we're practicing with it. So we have our carts here, our rakes here, because by golly, guess what? Everybody does stalls around here. This is our feed area. We got the hay cubes, some senior feed in here. My very wet groom bucket sits there. Everything, guys, I don't normally leave my tack out like this, but yesterday we got hit with that rainstorm. I had no idea it was coming. Oops, I just dropped the Facebook feed. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oop, back up. There we go. There we go. Yes. All right. So I'll turn some lights on so you can actually see. We have, oh, this is the boot and helmet rack. When the kids come here, most of them don't come in with helmets or boots, and I require them. So since I require them, we provide them. So we have a rack of helmets. On top, we have boots all the way through. We can fit about most any child that comes in here with boots. And then we have another helmet rack here and a mess because that's our bathing supplies. And no one manages our tack room because I would much rather be training horses than cleaning my tack room, which I should be training horses. Okay, so here we go. And I can see why all the cats are here. So here's one cat food bowl. There's the other cat food bowl. And that's not where they started last night. We have some critter that comes in here and eats our cat food. So we only feed the cats in the morning. That way they can eat all day long. And then at night, whatever's left over, the other animal, whatever's coming in here, can have it. There we go. So she's got a little food. He's got a little food. That's Jack's, by the way. We get really cold here in western Colorado sometimes. And so don't ever worry about our cats, please. Don't ever worry about our cats. They have a heated dog house that they can stay in, that we plug in the winter. And they can lay in there and stay very warm. So our cats are well cared for year round. Okay, I gave them a little water in their water bowl. Jack's like, ooh, food. Okay, let's go evaluate the rest. Oh, the reason these are out is because that rainstorm that hit yesterday, and it hit hard and fast. It didn't look like a rainstorm to me. I had blue skies all around me and this one little tiny dark cloud that looked not like it had any rain in it, just dark, rolling over our rescue, and it thundered. And I didn't think about it. And the next thing I know, we had pouring rain and hail. And every direction I looked out of my barn, I saw blue skies except right on top of us. My saddle pad and my saddle surcingle left out in the rain. Left out in the rain. Okay, so we're still evaluating because we're not riding today because I have standing water in the round pen. So we're evaluating, and you guys get to meet everybody. I alluded to Renata, but let's go see Renata real quick because you bet, and I'll tell you a little bit about her. Denali came in from a community member who had cancer. So we're really glad he's being adopted out. This is Renata. Hi, baby. Can you lift your head? When she's got food, she ignores everybody. She's a little book club Mustang. She is 13 years old. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? Quote unquote is saddle gentle. We're working on it. We got a surcingle on her yesterday. She did pretty well. Didn't freak out at all. Wildfire. Oh, and Renata is a Project Cirrus horse. We protect the Mustangs of what we've been protecting the Mustangs of Western Colorado. We're determining this month if we're going to continue that. We're not getting a lot of support from the Mustang community, so if they don't want us to do it, that's fine. We'll just stop that program. Our community has enough horses coming in. This is Wildfire. She's a 3-year-old. When she was a year old, she tried to jump the fence at the Delta Livestock Auction and did it poorly, and they asked if we wanted to try to save her life since her left shoulder was pretty much wide open wound. We said yes, and we did. All of these horses, their backstories are on my Facebook or on my TikTok walls. You can find all their stories. All right, so this is an issue. See all these big poles sitting around this? This is my second round pen. All right. So they're going to build me another round pen right here this fall. And we're going to have to do some water abatement because I am not going to be able to work in this round pen if I get a lake every time. So this is something we're going to have to seriously work on. Very seriously work on. My arena. Yeah, and I've got... let's talk about my arena. And let me introduce... There's somebody who wants to see Tawny, so I'll walk over here to Tawny real quick and introduce you to these horses. Then we'll talk about what we see over here. So guys, my arena looks poor because I literally don't have many riding horses right now. And that's okay. That means they've all been adopted out. We've trained them and they've been adopted out. That's the whole purpose of this. But anyway, this is my arena. And yes, we're piling horse manure in here. Because if you can see, I have a lot of rocks. I'm going to come through here. Ooh. We have some holes in our arena. 3 of them. 4 of them. We can fix that with the drag and make sure we get this leveled out. I'm going to we're going to spend a day out here getting rocks. Yes, we are. And if you're ever wondering where those rocks come from that we give away when you become a sponsor, this is it. They come from my arena. So you are getting a piece of our rescue. If those of you don't know, right now we're giving rocks out if you become a Project Cirrus supporter. And this is really important, what we do. I thought it was important, but apparently the community is not interested in us protecting the Mustangs of Western Colorado. So we probably might be ending this program at the end of September and just finish with the horses we have. These three right here, Renata, Willow, and Tawny. This is Willow. She says, good morning. Oh, there's Tawny. They're saying good morning. Tawny's like, we're not working, Meemaw. We're not working. I know, baby. You guys got bugs? Ooh, I got new fly spray. I'm going to come get fly spray them here in a little bit. Tawny wants to be in the camera. She's saying, good morning, Rhonda. Can't work. Meemaw's going to show you why there's water, standing water in the round pen. There we go. All right, so this horse over here. Oh, Tawny is a 12-year-old little book clip Mustang. She is being saddled, gentled on this channel right now. She's supposed to be being worked, but I am not working her. And you can see her paddock looks really good. We have very little standing water. Oh, and it rained again last night. So our water abatement's going well, and it's going to rain all week. All right, this is Hank. And Hank is failing at his job. I mean, failing miserably. He says, I'm failing. He gets more body work and more love. Oh, why is he failing? He is failing because his only job is to carry one child through a dressage course. That's it. That's all he has to do. This is easy peasy for him. He gets a massive amount of body work. He gets special food. He gets shoes. He gets all this royal treatment. And he can't seem to figure out how to get that child through that dressage course. That's all he has to do. Now, this is something he's done before, and he's extremely good at it. He's just decided he no longer wants to do that. So, he is, see what color he is? He is well, normally he's white. He's pretty dirty right now. He's a white horse, and he has a unicorn horn. So he's about to become, yes, oh no, Hank. So Hank has to pay his way. So he's going to become a unicorn at the Fall Fest, and I'm going to put kids on him for big money. Yes, Tawny, I'm coming. Okay, guys, we have to go get Tawny and Willow a little food. Tawny's losing her mind. Yes, Tawny, I'm coming. Yeah, I have to talk to him. You're like children. She thought I'd come over to pick her up to go to the round pen. Oh, she's pissed. All right, we have to do that first before we go to the round pen. So I have some areas, as you see, yeah, it's pretty weedy. But I have a area right here that the water runs down. It all flows in here. And it goes all the way to the drainage ditch and gets to the river. We have that lined up. We have to redo that. We got to get some weeds out of here this next week. We were under a red flag warning, which means we're not allowed to burn our weeds because of the dryness that we had. So the water's really needed. And so I'm grabbing some. I'm over here at the feed bin. Hang on. You can look at the hennies for a minute. There you go. You had hennies. Anyway, so we haven't been able to burn, and now that it's raining, we can burn. So we will be getting our weeds further out of the way around here, and getting our drainage dishes up, because according to the Weather Channel, we have a normal winter coming. According to the Farmer's Almanac, we have a wet, snowy winter coming. We desperately need a wet, snowy winter coming, so we are going to prepare for that instead of trying to battle through it. Okay. I have a little munchy munch for those girls. We're going to go back over there. They'll be happy to see us. Okay, so one of our Project Zero supporters is online with me right now, and I have to thank you very much for that. We will be changing, if we get rid of Project Zero, we'll be changing those sponsorships to individual Mustangs here at the rescue. So I know yours will go to Tawny. Oh, Tawny perked up. She saw me bring the red buckets over. She says, Mima's coming with the red buckets. They're just red coffee cans. Par has a fetish for Folgers Colombian, and they come in a red container. I have a variety of sizes, depending on what we get them for. But has anybody seen the price of coffee lately? So, for those of you who don't know, Par and I are very dedicated to the horses here. And anytime that we have a shortfall, yeah, I gotta go dump those buckets before I go in there. Shortfall of money so that we can't get them what they need, Par and I will do without. Ooh, there's my oh, sorry, sweetheart. You've got to move to the other side of the gate. You just have to. You just have to move to the other side of the gate, baby. Every morning I can't come take out your spider web. I know. Let me move you to the other side of the gate. All right, so I'm just dumping these grain buckets that they have. Yeah, I'm going to get you some grain. There's Tawny. You're a good girl. Yeah, oh yeah. Willow's like, food. Food, food, food. So Willow didn't get her training yesterday because she was next in line. And like I was telling you, this sunny skies, black cloud came over. And we had the kids out here in the arena on Simon. They were learning to drive him a little bit. And Mina was doing a really great job. She had him going around one of the piles of manure. Everything was really going well. And out of nowhere, we heard thunder. I said, okay, guys, I will play in the rain. I will play in the snow. I won't play in the mud, and I definitely won't play in the thunder. So we brought the horses in, and we brought Simon into a stall so that we could definitely continue working, and the kids did vaulting. They share. Now they're going to fight over that bucket, then they're going to come fight over this bucket. Yeah. They share. Now they're going to fight over that bucket, then they're going to come fight over this bucket. Yes, Rhonda's like, Tawny's my girl. It is. Tawny is Rhonda's girl. So, so pretty. So anyway, so we went, I thought, okay, this has got to be a blowover because it's blue skies on both sides. And we were in the barn. And as we were walking to the barn with Simon, Adele looked at me. And if you don't know Adele, she's that cute little girl that rides Queen. But she's one of my horsemen, okay? She is she's one of my horsemanship kids. She's been with me a long time. And she looked at me and she says, I'm going for Al. Because Al was out in the arena, in the round pen, just hanging out. As you all saw that I put him out there. That was on another live feed. Oh, Hank, Par's coming. And Hank's like, I didn't get he gets special meds. Like I said, Hank's a special horse. He should do special things. So he's going to be a unicorn. His show name is Moonlight Dancer. So that is going to be his unicorn name. All right, and that's what I'm going to work on this afternoon because, guys, we're closed today. I can't find a place to do much here. Anyway, long story short, keep going. So the thunder clapped, and it started raining, and Adele had Al in, and it was sprinkling, and I said, okay, and then it started raining. And I mean, like, we're talking within a minute. Al and everybody hit the barn, and it started raining. It started pouring. I left my tripod out, I left a saddle out, I left my jacket out, I left my green bucket out, and they were soaked by the time I was done. Okay, let me show you why we're not playing in here today. And let's discuss what we have to do. This is my round pen, as all of you know. You know, one thing I'm going to do, I have some rain days coming up here, and when I have rain days, everybody thinks, oh, she's not doing anything. Yes, I'm marketing and I'm advertising and I'm doing my administrative works grants and that sort of thing. I think, look at this. You all, this is where I actually, the cameras sit when we're doing the lives. You guys don't really get to see this much area this very often. And this is the mounting block I keep referring to. When I come in here, I dump all my stuff on there, and that's where we work off of. There is a secondary gate and door over here that I can get out of, and another set of steps. So when you hear me start live over here, and I say, okay, I'm going to go train a horse, just give me a minute, I bop down a flight of stairs there, I cross around here, and I come up here. Ooh, let's show you. Because my agility course is right here. All right, so go down those stairs. There we are. Doodle around. Agility course sits right here between the paddocks. Yes, I need to weed. I'm working on it. There's that cart I was telling you about. But see, this is a gate, and it actually has a latch that I can go like this and latch it in, because Denali, Ruby, and Rio all get on the mounting block and just push the gate open and walk out. That's why the gate's there. So anyway, here we go. So when I'm in here training, and you guys are here, on the opposite side where Tawny likes to stand, right there, I think I should have some banners, and I think somebody should pay me to put some banners up on my round pen. That's what I think. I'd like to hear feedback on that. Hey, did anybody research and find out if their red-headed horses are smarter than their other horses in the barn? I should do that poll today. I'll do that later. I'll get some pictures. Okay, so right here is my problematic spot of my round pen. And we're going outside. Luna! She's followed us to the round pen. She's thanking us for breakfast. You're very welcome, girlfriend. Okay, she's going to help us now. All right. So if you look over here, there's our agility course, and we'll get to it. It looks really good. And you look under here, this blue bucket. I have a drainage ditch right there for my round pen. So what we need to do this month is we're going to need to dig all this dirt out of this area and find my drainage hole right there so that I can get all this water out of here. And I'm looking at all of my round pen, and I'm going to have to go around the edge with a shovel and get all the dirt off the edge of the round pen and into the middle. You can see where it needs to be, where it's wet right here. So we'll need to do that. And you can see where I stand is pretty good. But this area here, holy cow, that's problematic. That is very problematic. This is stopping me from working horses today. So we're going to have to definitely do some major work in here. Definitely. Because, look, that's standing water. Okay, so round pen needs lots of work. We've got a lot of rain coming this week, which we desperately need. It's much better talking about how to mitigate the water out of the round pens and arenas than it is talking about the big, huge fires. I'd much rather worry about rain patterns than fires. So I am happy that it rained. Okay, if you look at my agility course, man, it looks pretty good. It runs straight down here, straight down there, and is out of my agility course. I could actually train some agility horses today if I had the desire to. Slight puddle, but not bad. I can work around that. And believe it or not, guys, yes, I keep saying I'm going to do this, and I will. We are going to get this dressage arena back up and running. I got 3 horses or 4 horses that I'd like to have in the this dressage arena online in November and December. So that will be fun. We'll paint up those. We have an empty paddock. So for those of you who want to bless me with some money, I had to stop. Look what's at my feet. Lay some flexible PVC. Okay. Okay, work horses, please. I will definitely be working horses as soon as the ground is safe. And I can't do that with water in my round pen. Sorry, just can't. So, let's see what I can do. Who's up and available? Everybody's eating right now. We're going to follow Par along. See what he's doing. I do normally work horses, yes. Oh, anyway, I was talking about if you want to bless me with money, 4 diamonds equals a penny for me. So 4 diamonds would be a really nice blessing. It would give me a penny. Hank's got his grain now. Tawny's like, don't forget us. Even though she just had a sticky snack. She's like, don't forget us, Par. So this is Par. He's off feeding the horses.
Favorite horse.
Yeah.
Honk and a half. Favorite horse.
Yeah.
Honk and a half.
I was telling him he's failing miserably. I'm not happy with him. So Moonlight Dancer, the unicorn, is going to appear at the end of September.
He's a dirty horse.
He's dirty. He's usually white. We'll get him all washed up.
Honk and a half.
Yeah, but look at his back legs and his tail. There's not a poopy mark on him. That means that med's working perfectly. Write him out, my friend.
Keep it steady.
That's good. So Hank has some digestive issues. So what we're looking at is his back legs and how white they are. Because when he gets sick, or his digestive tract isn't working well, he's got poop on his leg. Diarrhea line type poop on his legs. Okay, let's go down to the girls. We're going to go in with them. You guys are here to see Tawny, so let's get her out here.
It's like a raven or perhaps even.
Who is the biggest horse here? That'd be Pulsar, I think, at the moment. Pulsar and Queen. As soon as we're done here feeding Tawny and Willow, we'll go figure out which one's taller. I think it's Pulsar. Other people think it's Queen, but they're really close in height. We're going to put a stick on Pulsar. I know he's not 16.3 because Rito's 16.3. I measured her, and she's shorter than Pulsar. And when we got Queen, she was 16.1, but she still was only a
Good stuff,
3.
isn't it? You don't need this. Just need this stuff.
Can you see? Yeah, I have a comment on my Facebook that Hank is looking good after the big rain. He looks really clean. Did you see those legs? Heather, did you see those legs on that? He looks really, really good on the legs.
Yeah, for as muddy as it is, he's clean.
He's really clean. He doesn't look like he rolled. I think he did real good hanging under his new space. Because look how clean he is. See those legs? They look amazing. I don't even think he rolled with the rain. But see, he has a place in here that he can get under the shelter, and he likes it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he stays under it.
He stays under pretty well. Okay, we're going to go measure Queen and Pulsar, see who's the tallest. Sunflowers, last week. Okay, so Heather's saying, oh, he did? She's glad that he's feeling better, yes. He has to prove it to me. He's got to have a little girl ride him this weekend and show me they can get through a dressage test. And, yeah, he does love having that cover. Actually, it was a really good move. We swapped Hank and Pulsar. Well, Hank wasn't over here, but we moved Pulsar over here and gave Hank Pulsar's pen. Oh, he loves it. So this is Pulsar. No, I cannot see over his back. Hi, handsome. No, there's nothing in there for you. He's pretty tall. Okay? All right. Now let's go see Queen.
I got the stick.
Oh. Par grabbed the stick. Like we're going to stick these horses. Here we go. Okay, you're tall. That's taller than he is at the moment. A little bit.
He's
right.
16.
All right, let's get it to 16-2. Okay, Pulsar, can you come here? Come here, Polly. Come here. Papa's going to need to put that up against you. And woo. Goes to his withers, not his head. Good boy, woo. Woo.
It's really hard. I'm on a high spot.
Okay.
So he's only 15-1.
Okay, he's 15-1. Okay, I'm having a really hard time believing that.
Unless you, well, you don't go from the top of it.
Okay, get that out of there. Okay, get that out of there. Okay, measure me.
This needs a big kiss. See this
It does.
nose? This is my favorite nose.
Okay, measure me. How tall am I?
62 inches.
Okay,
Inches 5'1" or 2.
that's how tall I am. Okay, so he's as tall as I am, is what you're saying. Okay,
I don't think that's correct, but yes. Uh-oh.
water overflow. Let's get it in a tank. I'm having a hard time believing Pulsar's 15-2.
So do I, because otherwise all our other horses are like 14 something, and that ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work. No.
That just isn't real.
Okay, so we know she was, yeah, here we go. Well, we know it works because I'm 5 foot 2 inches and it just measured me out. Whoa, beautiful. I'm gonna let you do this.
Baby. Hey, you. You stand up straight, baby. Isn't she beautiful?
She is.
I say we got something wrong here. That's 5'2".
Okay, put her down a little bit.
This is a 15 hands horse? I don't think so.
Well, that's where it fits on the top of my head. So, all right, now let's measure. Okay, you hold the camera. Hold the camera. Who's taller? Who, baby? Me or her?
About the same.
She's 15 too. Shocking. I thought they were 16 hands. Well, let's go measure Simon. So Pulsar and Queen are both the same heights at 15 too. Huh. So interesting. Yeah, well, Roy, we could measure it off of me. I'm a known height. Right? Let's go do Simon. I'm a known height. I'm doing well today. And Rhonda's talking to people on the board. Thank you. Heather's still with us. Are you shocked yet, Heather? That these horses are so small? Now I'll go in with Sai Sai.
He's the big old. He is a big old.
Oh, I'm gonna let Par go in with Sai Sai. Simon's like, no way, dude. No way. Par's gonna come in with you. It's not a scary thing, Simon. We're measuring you. We're just measuring you. Yeah, it's a good boy. Good boy.
Hi, it's me.
Let me go get a treat. He'll do anything for a treat. Just a minute.
It's me, dog. It's me.
We have hidden treats down here. I'm back in the feed bin. Hate that one. Here we go. Huh?
15-2.
He's 15 too. All right, so soccer, here we go. We have 3 horses, all 15 too, my biggest ones.
He's got a really high. See how high his
Withers are.
withers are? It's right at 15-2.
All right, so there you go. Tallest horse we have here is a tie. Queen, Pulsar, and Simon.
Millimeters of each other.
All 15 too. All right, Heather said check Hank. She had him at 16. So I have to get treats for Hank to hold still. Par, let's go check Hank next. Like he's going to get the other one to see if it says different. Even though we know that the one that we just had measures out to me at 5 foot 2 inches, which is exactly how tall I am. We're working on Hank, Tammy and Heather here. Okay, I'm being measured. I'm currently being measured. Here we go.
Well, this one says you're 16-3. I mean 15-3.
Okay, well that's still, I have shoes on. I could have an inch worth of heels on.
Okay,
Let's go measure Hank.
let's go.
All right, we're off. We're gonna go do Hank. Here we go, we're doing Hank. Now we know.
So they're, depending on level ground and if they're standing, Queen was flexed, so she could have been down an inch.
Yeah, well, that means that she's not 16 hands. When we went to
only an inch off or 2 inches off. So you see what
yeah,
I'm
well,
saying?
when we picked her up, they told us she was 16-1. That horse, if she can't go, shrink. They don't shrink.
I know, but they have to be standing up straight too.
Yeah.
Just spread out.
But not 4 inches worth of standing up straight.
It's not 4 inches, it's only 2 inches.
Yes. All right, here we go. Hank. Woo, handsome. Woo, 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 woo. Hank, you're okay. Anyway, he has a stick. Have a treat. You're okay. Woo. You're okay, handsome.
Am I in the correct spot?
Yes, but turn it around because we can't see how. He's 15. Okay.
So he could be 15-1 because we're standing in hay. Because it's just over 15.
All right, the only other tall horse we have is Willow.
She's not tall.
She feels tall when I'm throwing a child on her. I have to lock the gate, guys. We don't leave the horses unlocked. Oh, how was that? I was waving the cameras as I was doing the...
So he was not quite a half inch over 15.
Yeah, that's where he was. There's Hank, right there.
And a half inch is there, and then the next 15-1 is there. So he was just over 15.
Okay, so...
Standing in hay, so it's hard to...
It's hard to say. But anyway, so Pulsar, Queen, Hank, and Simon are all within an inch of each other. Today.
We shall measure consistently, weekly.
We'll try this again in another week. Or we'll do it when they're out on level ground and get an accurate one. We should also have their weight so we know how they're doing with the tape.
You know, when they measure them, they've probably got them standing at, show.
Uh-huh.
So, let's look up.
Par has water running. We got him distracted. Okay, now. These guys right here, they are the mini.
This one is shorter.
These are the mini hennies, guys. Chip and Dale. And they are ready for their new home. Oh, we have a tape we can use for weight. Let's do that, Heather. Let's weigh them all and get that recorded. We'll do that on a monthly basis to make sure that we're maintaining it. Yeah, there is no training today. Sorry, guys. We had a rain out. These guys. So I just introducing y'all to the. We're just playing around in the rescue, getting everybody to know everybody. We have most of our horses on a training schedule where you can watch us on. Here we go. If I can do this right. Tawny, Willow, and Renata, and Copper. Those 4 get trained on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings, ground permitting. Okay. Wildfire is on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday afternoons at 2 o'clock. Al is not on anyone. Al is going to be live when we do the farmer's market. I told you, Renata, you can catch her on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings usually. Today we had a rain out. Pulsar's online schedule for training where you can watch him train live is on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday afternoons at 1 o'clock. Queen is problematic because we never know if she's sound. So we do not have her currently on a training schedule. We're hoping to get her there in October. Tawny and Willow are on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And Hank is my Saturday horse, or Friday horse that we trained. Denali used to be on a schedule, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, he got adopted. So those are the horses at the rescue. As we expand this and we get more comfortable with the live feeds, Heather and I are going to be doing live feeds from the respite, and we're waiting for volleyball to get over too, guys. By the way, I have a little girl down there, but she's doing volleyball. We're probably going to do Thursday nights and Sunday nights when we have that opportunity. All right, I'm going to call that a day, and thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back. Tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah. I will be back live at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock with Pulsar, Copper, and Wildfire, my redheads. I'm on... Where do I do those? I do those on Facebook, YouTube, and both my TikTok accounts. So, oh, there's the moon today. I'll move it away from the porta potty so you can see the moon without the porta potty. Because part of living in Western Colorado is having exquisite sights. You guys have a great day.